Hello there guys, and welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video on my channel. So in today's video we're going to be going through the upcoming Forzathon of the Series 33 summer season, which is called Antiquated Roadshow or Antiquated Roadshow. Just to let you know, Antiques Roadshow is a TV programme in the UK, so I'm guessing it's a play on of that. Yeah, so this week, I'm saying this week because the season actually hasn't changed yet. As you know, if you've watched my channel for at least a week or so, a couple of weeks, you will know that I always do the Forzathon videos on a Wednesday, half a day before the season changes. I'm not hacking, I just go in the thing and look at the upcoming challenges, and you can still scroll across, so I can't actually complete them yet. I don't do that time glitch thing or anything. I just do this. So I'm saying this week because you've still got time to do the car of tomorrow in the supercar. If you want to know how to do that, you can find it on my channel in the playlist section. If you go in the playlist section on my channel, it'll be in seasonal Forzathons, I think the playlist is called, or you can just click on the videos section and it'll be maybe a couple down, maybe 3 down or something. And if you want to know how to complete the rest of the current season, so the festival playlist, you can find that on my channel as well. So in the playlist section, seasonal full completion guides, or in the videos, it will be about 2 videos down. So I covered all of this. I just want to say that tomorrow I'll be doing the full completion guide of Summer of 33. So this is the Forzathon one. Tomorrow, when the season actually kicks in, I'll be going through the rest of the season, so my suggested cars for the championships, how to do the stunts, the photo challenge, everything like that. So basically everything apart from the Forzathon. So please make sure you consider subscribing, turn notifications on so you don't miss that tomorrow. And also on Friday, as far as plans are, I'll be doing another live stream completing the festival playlist with viewers if anybody needs any help. I know I can guarantee that Robert will be joining without even asking him, and then anybody else, maybe one of the usuals like Steven or Lorax, they might want to join. And if you do want to join, then you can subscribe, turn notifications on, then you'll know when we're live, or you can watch the video tomorrow which will confirm that. So hopefully we'll have a live stream on Friday. It's not confirmed yet, but it normally is, and I'm hoping to be able to do it by then. So if there is one, I will schedule it tomorrow to give you enough chance to know that it's happening. And then I'll be doing a video on the brand new Peugeot 207 Super 2000, which is the brand new car of, well, one of the brand new cars Series 33, which is in summer, over the weekend in between streams and all that. I won't do as much content this week as I did like last week, if you know what I mean, because I posted like ridiculous, like 10 videos or something in the space of one season, so that was a bit ridiculous. But anyway, so enough of the wittering. Now let's get on to the Forzathon. Just before we do though, one last thing to say is, if you do want to know about any of the update, you can leave a comment and I'll be able to tell you about it. I'm not going to go through it in this video because it'll just drag it out and it's not really related to the video, but I'll tell you now, there are 2 new cars, the 207 Super 2000 and the Razor Tachyon, however you pronounce it. There are no new features, no new anything really, just a couple of bug fixes, which aren't really that helpful. Yeah, that's basically about it. And also, Forza came to Steam yesterday, the 9th of March, so welcome. If you're watching this and you just watched it because you don't know how to start the game, welcome. If you're on Steam, welcome to the channel. Do consider subscribing because I'll be doing more videos like this and more guides as well, so stay tuned. Now, on to the Forzathon video. So, Antiquated Roadshow, Antiquated Roadshow, however you pronounce it. So you win 100 Forzathon points, or if you own the Lake Lodge, which is at the top of the Derwent Water, you can double it to 200, and you also get the house free with VIP. So either buying VIP on its own or having Ultimate or Deluxe Edition, and it's free. Otherwise it's 5 million. And you can do double 4,000 points in the weeklies, the dailies, the bonus once you've completed the weekly and the 7 dailies in the week, and 4,000 lives you get double in all of them. So that is what you can get from it, and you also get a massive 15% towards the season. So normally they're relatively easy. Sometimes they're a bit boring and you drag them out a bit, but it is worth it because it'll get you to 50% or 80%, whichever you're going for, quickly as possible. So there you go. Depends what you want, really. I just do it all anyway, but anyway. So you need to drive any vintage racer. Now I will tell you that we need a vintage racer for one of the championships of the summer season, which I'll go through tomorrow. Again, I am not a hacker. I found it out off some other YouTuber. I did not do the time glitch, somebody else did it, and I'm subscribed to them, so I just get the info off them. I don't do any of that rubbish, because I don't believe in it and I don't see the point in it. It just kind of helps speeds things up for me, so I'm not really taking advantage of it because I don't do the events beforehand. I just get the cars ready for the video, that's all I do. So you will need a vintage racer, and it's in B class, so more on that tomorrow. But just so you know, if you wanted to tune your vintage racer for the Forzathon to B class, it'd probably still work. In fact, it would still work if you got the right car. It has to go at least 140 mile an hour, and I'll tell you why in a second. But apart from that, well, yeah, I've got a couple of B class ones tuned anyway, so you'll be able to find that out. But for now, I'm going to be taking my Mercedes W154 in S1 class. The last time we had this Forzathon, that's when the tune's from, and it wasn't actually that long ago. I believe it was back in like November or October or something, so only 3 or 4 months ago. It is slightly boring, but it's really easy. So you get in your vintage racer, you can download one of my tunes, you can do your own tune, you can download somebody else's tune. Just make sure, well, it doesn't have to be all-wheel drive, but it would help, and it would help if it needs to go at least 140 mile an hour. I'll tell you why in a sec. So then, what you need to do is you need to earn 2 show-off skills. Now, show-off skills are where you drift at the same time as passing a driver tar in any race. So it can be drag race, road race, dirt race, cross country or street scene. So any of them races, or even head to head, but that would be quite hard. So you basically just enter a race. I would suggest, if I go back out, it takes a while to back out of the playlist when you haven't got a very fast loading time. I would suggest going here to Elmsden-on-Sea Sprint, because as you can see it goes round the roundabout at the start, and then there's a couple of corners here, and then if I zoom out you can see there's loads of corners on the route that's marked in blue. So on the first roundabout, if you set off, you can drift round past them, and you only need 2 of them. So if you don't do 2 in that race, then you can just click restart, or you can even rewind once it's popped up in your skill chain, because it's not, you don't have to win the race or anything. In a Forzathon you can just rewind and do it again, and then once you've done them 2, it'll pop up at the bottom of your screen saying whatever the chapter's called completed. So that is fairly easy. That's probably the easiest place to do it, but there are other places, like you can use circuits and stuff, they're easy. Or you could go like to a drag strip. I haven't got them on my map, but the one that's on the motorway, this corner here, the driver tires always slow down, so you could do it there. But I just think it's easier to do it here because the driver tires are all packed together, and if you want to make it easier, if you lower the difficulty, then the driver tires won't go as fast, so if your car isn't tuned much, then you'll be able to catch up to them. So that's that chapter. We'll go in this way this time, it's quicker. And then you need to earn 12 stars from speed traps. Right, this is the bit where the 140 mile an hour comes in. Right, in my opinion, and lots of other people's opinion, Astmoor Speed Trap is the easiest speed trap in the game. So here it is, where it says Astmoor, fairly self-explanatory, and it's here. So you need 140 mile an hour. So you don't actually have to get 3 stars every time. You could 1 star it 12 times, but if you got 3 stars every time, then that's only 4 runs. So I shall now demonstrate in my Mercedes. So I'm just down the road, I'm not actually that far back. So yeah, I mean, vintage races are never particularly fast, and this is all-wheel drive as well, so the only thing about it is it's good launch. So you only need 140, and I got 168, and that was with a relatively short run up. Now if you fancy doing it the other way, then feel free. you'll just need to go back to the corner. I'm just going to reverse. It does the national speed limit in the UK in reverse, almost. So back here, then you can set off. It has a very high RPM as well. Okay, so 140 mile an hour. So you would be able to do it with a B class if you didn't hit an AI. You just have to take a relatively big run up, and if it was rear wheel drive, that would probably help for speed. Not in races and drifting though, because you'll just spin out. And when you're doing the show off skills, please don't have traction and stability control on, because it will be really hard. I never drive with it on, but when you're drifting it's a big no-go. So 12 stars from that. So however many stars you get every time, just do it until it pops up. So that is why your car needs to be tuned to at least 140 mile an hour. And if it doesn't do it in the upgrades, you can always go into tuning, and when you lower the thing, I quite often go down to about 3.35. You'll see that the top speed will probably increase. It was 180, now it's 233.2, and if I go down even further, so if you're struggling to get your car to go fast, just push the final drive down. That's actually gone a bit slower, so let's say 340. And then I'll save that just so you can download it. It might be a bit quicker. Let me just save it. I won't show you the share code because you know what it's called. The share code for the regular tunes in the description anyway, and I won't put this one in. I can't actually add the N on. Apologies for that, I ran out of characters. That's the only annoying thing, you can only have 16 characters. Top speed, let's do that. Why not? Right, so now that's saved, it does go a bit faster. Does it make any visible difference? So it now does nearly 80 mile an hour in first gear. So yeah, it's definitely quicker. So that is that chapter. And the final chapter is earn 3 podium finishes in road racing series events. So that's circuit or sprint, normal or blueprint, and 3 podium finishes. Now podium finish is first, second or third. If you've played this game or you just know what a podium finish is, it's first, second or third normally. In some cases it might be like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, but normally first, second or third, and in this instance it is first, second or third. So I have a blueprint here at the Heritage Circuit, and I also, that's where the circuit is, and I also have a sprint, but I'm going to do it in here. Now the share codes are in the description, but I'll pop them up on the screen now, so I'll have to type my gamer tag again, because for some reason my game fully rebooted when I came on. I was on earlier and then it decided to fully reboot for some weird reason, even though it already updated. So there's the road sprint, so it's in Ambleside. You just drive straight, the drive tiles will go around the building, you just turn left to the finish line. So the share code for that one, 181310853. If you're wondering why it won't type in with spaces, it won't let you do it with spaces, so you have to put it all as one, like 9 block thing. And then the that's dirt. And then the road circuit, basically you just go straight, handbrake turn, go back around the finish line, handbrake turn across the line. There's 2 checkpoints, so 103, 595, 485. Again, no spaces, even though it shows it like that. No idea why. So that is that one. So that is actually the Forzathon finished. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please consider dropping a like. That really helps out in my videos. And also please do consider subscribing. Tomorrow, like I said, will be the full completion guide. Friday, hopefully a live stream and more videos and live streams in the future. So have a good day. Well, I never say that, do I? Why did I say that? That was a bit weird. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video, hope it was helpful. If you do have any questions, please put it in the comments and I'll reply as soon as possible. If you have anything else to say, please use comments as well. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye.